morning. It is summer. It is summer, not even spring. We went from winter to summer. All right, here we are doing it. We will recover. Hi, Salahi. She made it.
Yay, you made it. Good morning.
She made it. She made it. We have a pink moon coming up tomorrow. Hi, friends. Oh
What does
my
moon
goodness.
symbol? What's the
What?
pink moon symbol?
Okay. I will read it to you guys at the end.
Okay.
I have it right here. It launches a new month, a new cycle, and new energy. Theory action oriented, future focused, adventurous, and inspired to move forward and take a leap towards what you have always dreamed of. Now, that's a very promising moon, you guys. Damn. A friend just sent me this from Italy. But in order to take the leap, we are being prompted and supported to a final release of any thought pattern or emotion. So we got to move today with the intention of releasing the energy, moving the energy. I just love so much this because I spent so many years talking about the things, right? And getting so clear about all the things with so much clarity about all who I am and why I'm messed up the way I am messed up, and not feeling like movement forward or lighter or just really clear, but still. And this thought of like bringing it back to this space of, okay, if all of that is in my body, trying to understand my physiology and why can I break the cycle of migraines, right? And doing all the things. This is why I know all that I know. And understanding ultimately, like told by the experts, paying a lot of freaking money to get to the same point where I have arrived, which is your body keeps track of all that have happened to you and perhaps 7 generations back of women, right? Through genetics. And it's in your tissue, it's in your fascia. And you have to move the energy of that. You have to go and find that space within you. And that's where the answers are. And once you shift, I'm gonna delete that last piece. That's it. So moving the energy that way, with a bowl, with breath, with a group of women in this manner, exercising in community, talking in community, sharing in community, eating in community, or on the land with a tree. That makes so much sense to me. Anyway, I don't know if I made any sense of what I just said, but I'm gonna light a candle right now. I'm gonna light this beautiful candle because the pink moon has inspired me. I'm gonna show you this beautiful, gorgeous candle. She will be lit. And we're gonna roll. We're gonna move with the intention of releasing whatever needs to be moved. We don't have to solve it, we don't have to think it, we just do it. Okay, grab your little balls, and they're gonna be on your glute, right glute. Can you see me? No. And arms out. And the first few minutes are going to be about settling into our body. So I have the ball on my right glute, and maybe you start without the clamp, or you externally rotate that right hip, lengthen your neck, relax your shoulders, and feel that. Oof. Maybe you need to move the ball somewhere else, find a different spot. Connect to your breath. And I want you to just keep coming back to the breath cycles without rushing, without trying to fix anything. Just a simple inhale with an elongating exhale, elongated exhale. And if any of what we do or what I ask you to do or propose to do gets a response from your body, like it's not ready, you can just modify, right? You just hold it. You don't have to move. You can just be in one spot with the ball without the motion, without the movement. The formula is, so now I'm clamming my leg, externally rotating as I inhale and exhale, and internally rotating as I inhale and exhale. So my one clam is gonna fit inside two breath cycles. That's how slow I'm going. Inhale and exhale as I go out. And inhale and exhale as I come back in adduction. We're gonna do a couple more on this right side. Inhale and exhale as I abduct, externally rotate, elongating the inner thigh tissue, contracting the glute tissue. And then one breath cycle as you come back in. Very nice. You're going to remove that ball, extend your legs, and feel using your felt sense. Feel that right side for integration. Inhale and exhale. Notice. You're going to bend both knees. You're going to put the right same leg in figure four. So right foot over left quad. Ankle, right ankle over left quad. And then Lift the left leg off the ground, reach behind the left hamstring. Maybe, maybe you have it so you can reach in front and then bring your head back down. You are going to rotate your legs or your pelvis towards the left so you get to feel just a little bit the whole right glute. I have dorsiflexion of the on the right foot so I don't hyperextend the right ankle. And I'm here breathing, inhale and exhale, feeling the intensity of that stretch. Give it a score. How stretchy, how intense on a scale of 1 to 5 this stretching is on the right glute, down the maybe the hamstring, maybe a little bit of a T band. What's the score? And I want you to inhale and exhale, watching, witnessing that score going down. And when that score goes down, 1 or 2 points, let's say it was a 4 out of 5. And as you inhale and exhale, you close your eyes, you stay present, you facilitate between all the systems by witnessing, using your felt sense, informed by the tissue, fascia. Very nice. Once it goes down, we switch. I'm going to go ahead and switch. I'm going to put the ball on the left side. My arms are out, and I'm going to let my body and brain settle on top of the ball first. If that's a yes, with a breath cycle, if that's a yes, I'm going to externally rotate that hip and allow for my body to settle here. And maybe you're still feeling the sensation on the right side, the right glute, the right lower back or hamstring, or just that side still organizing itself. Inhale every single time like you're receiving, because you are, and exhale every single time like you are releasing out of your mouth, because you are. And when you're ready, you start the movement piece. Start internally rotating with one breath cycle and externally rotating that hip with one breath cycle. So you're moving really slow and control as you inhale and exhale on your way to abduction, and inhale and exhale on your way to adduction. This is your pelvis, your pelvic floor muscles, the front of your pelvis, the bottom, the back. This is also your thigh. Something is also happening on your foot. You're externally rotating, and the outer corner of that foot receives all the weight. Your right side upper body has to reflexively come to help organize that external rotation, That right shoulder may receive an input to anchor. Inhale and exhale on your way out. Give it a score. Inhale and exhale on your way in. If you didn't have a good night's sleep or enough sleep, this kind of work, somatic therapeutic kind of work, where we put to practice that formula of felt sense, breath, movement, perhaps not necessary, on top of the surface for the amount of time, will also go to the bank account of rest and repair. Go ahead and remove the ball, extend both legs, integrate the output from your input. Take a couple of breath cycles, and then bring your left foot over your right thigh, left ankle over right thigh. Notice, I already noticed this side is tighter than the other. It was harder to get the leg across. I'm going to come up, bring my legs up, hold on to the back of my leg or in front of my shin, and then come back down. If this is too hard, you can use a strap. I'm going to rotate my legs to the right as I inhale and exhale. Give it a score to the sensation, the intensity of the stretch on my left glute, left thigh, maybe even my right side. Give it a score and then watch it change as you breathe, as you spend a little bit of time here. Dorsiflex the left foot, pull the right leg in, inhale and exhale. Inhale to receive, exhale to release. Moving the energy of what is in the muscle, in the fascia, on your pelvis, in this moment, perhaps from what you did yesterday, from what happened last week, maybe from childbirth, if you went through that, but maybe your mother's, maybe your grandmother's. Inhale to receive, exhale to release. Go ahead and put your legs down. Keep your knees bent. Bring your arms out. And let's windshield our legs. Nice and slow. Close your eyes. Assess the outside of your hip, the top of your hip flexors, the front of your thigh, the front of your pelvis. We're going to pause, rotate windshield to the left. Relax your shoulders. Pause here. Inhale, breathe as you press the right knee towards the ground. Inhale and breathe into your right side rib. Go ahead, rotate your head to the right. Close your eyes. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale all the air out. Engage your abs in compression, the most intra abdominal compression. Use that compression to windshield your legs all the way to the right. Rotate your head to the left. Inhale, press the left knee to the ground. Expand on the left side ribs. Exhale all the air out to find the most intra abdominal compressions. Use that engagement to windshield the legs all the way to the left. Rotate your head to the right. Inhale, expansion. Exhale, compression. Engagement to windshield to the right. Rotate your neck to the left. Press the left knee down. Inhale, expansion on the left side, ribs. Exhale, compression. Only after you find that engagement, you windshield your legs to the other side. One more time. Right knee to the ground. Inhale, neck to the left. Expansion, most expansion. Exhale, most compressions. Only when found the intra abdominal compression, come back to center. Go ahead and bring your legs in. Knees to your chest. Open your legs. You're going to rock side to side. Like you're trying to massage your lower back. Like you're trying to give a different input to your hips, to your legs. Make it super playful. Super playful. Get curious. Keep your eyes closed. Inhale and exhale like you're trying to receive and release. Not just for this moment, but for all the moments that perhaps got stuck in your pelvis, on your lower back, in your nervous system, is what we're talking about, right? Very nice. You're going to bring your foam roller into the equation. We're still on the back body and front body. And okay, neck on the foam roller. So we're going to repeat the sequence that we did on the ground. Knees bend, arms on the ground. And we are going to windshield to the right. Inhale. And I want you to, sorry, get your head over the foam roller. So your head is parallel or on top, parallel to the ground. You're not looking at your knees, your whole head is looking at the ceiling. You're really hugging the foam roller between your shoulders and your neck. I am going to rotate my neck to the left and draw 5 circles counterclock with my nose as I close my eyes, and 5 circles clockwise with my nose. And I'm assessing the tissue on my neck. Wow, and this just made me really nauseous for whatever reason. Something it's really moving. Oh my God. And then we're gonna windshield only after I exhale deep, engage my core, and with all that power, I'm gonna windshield to the other side. I'm going to rotate my neck to the right. 5 circles clockwise and 5 circles counterclock with your nose. You're assessing the tissue on the right side neck. If the circles are too much of an input, don't. Just be here, breathing. Inhale deep, exhale, bring your legs back to center. Organize your back. We're gonna rotate to the left, our neck to the left without the legs. Just go back to the left. Give me 5 circles in each direction on the left side neck. 5 circles, counterclock and clockwise. And when you're done, slowly and in control, rotate back to the right and repeat. Your legs are neutral unless you feel called to just windshield the legs. Use the lower body as well as the upper body. And you're assessing which side of your neck needs some extra love. How do you assess? You give it a score on a scale of 1 to 5. In terms of sensitivity, which side it's more tender? You are going to, when you're done, rotate towards the side that is more tender. Okay. I have a long spine. I'm over the foam roller. My neck is parallel to the ground. My hip is one on top of the other. My shoulder is one on top of the other. And I'm going to open the book and close the book. Open the book and close the book. Open the book. So it's my thoracic spine and my cervical spine rotating together. And I'm respecting whatever rotation I have on my thoracic spine that may be affecting, may or may not be influencing what's happening on my neck, on my shoulder, on my chest. Whatever is happening on your neck, it can be muscular, it can be fascial, it can be wear and tear. It can be nervous system where you just hold your stress. It can be your genes. It can be all of them. You're going to stay here, close your book, and you're going to, again, like you're not trying to really use the top of your neck, you're going to give me some circles with your nose, little circles. And as you're rotating away from the foam roller, so do circles and start rotating a little bit away from the foam roller with your face, just so you get different angles of the tissue. Find a good spot to stay on and breathe on. So for me, it's about here. And I'm going to go ahead and really get over the, I'm using this top leg to really get on top of the foam roller. And I'm going to breathe into that muscle. So I'm on top of the muscle. Really, you can't even stay with that intention using the lower body to help you press on the tissue, the spot that is the most intense. Close your eyes and take a deep inhale. I'm like on, like between my upper traps and my occipital muscles, also with a little sternocleidomastoid, like a neck muscle, a big chunk of the muscle. And I'm going to inhale and exhale long. Inhale deep into your chest and exhale long. I have a lot of intention. On a scale of 1 to 5, this is like a 3.5 right now. Just being here. Inhale deep. Exhale long. Moving the energy out of that tissue, muscle. Very nice. All right. Come up. You're gonna feel like I need to do the other side. Sure. That's your choice. You can go back to the other side and do it. We decided to pay attention to the side that needed the most. And it feels fantastic. And now the other side feels different. It's okay. Okay, back to lower body. I have this kind of situation, a half frog. We are going to go into this guy, the TFL. TFL, and then right in the same neighborhood, we have Sartorius, which is another, they're both hip flexors. They're like in the same neighborhood. One is external rotator, the other flex the hip and goes into your leg, into your knee. We're going to hit both. And I'm going to get on the inside, this internal rotation. Okay, anchor by my elbows and my knee. I'm going to dig in up and down. up and down. Your neck feels more happy, release more available. So hopefully this is not stressful or painful right now. I'm going up and down. Inhale and exhale. Treat it like a sacred practice right now. You're in church. Did you ever go to church? I grew up going to church, you guys, and I loved it. Not the rituals, not the repeating that I didn't. Just I loved getting there early and sitting when no one else was there and just being there in the actual building. Up and down. Inhale and exhale. You're not trying to fix, you're not trying to convince. We're just moving the energy, preparing the body for the rest of your life. Very nice. This is a good couple of minutes. Yeah? Switch the foam roller. So it's going to be diagonal away from you, right? I have my leg up here. And then I'm going to extend the leg on the foam roller and I'm going all the way, right? I'm here and I'm transferring my weight to the foam roller and I'm getting into the pelvis, up and down, up and down. You may need to move the foam roller forward a little so it doesn't get caught on the other leg, up and down. You are here for another 2 minutes, up and down. If this is not available because of your neck, your shoulders, your elbows, you could just be here. Let me figure it out. You could be here on top with a block on your belly, hands on the forehead, and just bend and extend the leg. Let's say you got tired. Yeah? You get in here. You can also allocate this towards the bank account of body meditation. All right. Get on the ground and finish up in this spot here. You can also make the foam roller diagonal. Get into the insertion of that sartorius. I'm dragging and then internally rotating, dragging, internally rotating. Your hips are gonna feel like new. Maybe, hope that's my wishful thinking. Yeah, look at that. We're recovering. We're making the time and the space to resource, to listen. Don't leave your body yet. Stay with me. All right, the other side. So we said this way. So I have between, we're doing the TFL first. So I'm going to get internal rotation. If you can kind of get into that internal rotation, you could do. No, I think you all can. I think we're good. Let's do it. Oh my God. Wowza. So this is assessment time, right? When we do the other side, we get to really see what's happening. Which sides require a little extra for whatever reason. And it may not be a little extra of this, it may need a little extra of strengthening or a little extra of stretching. You're going to spend more time walking or more time outside because of the beautiful weather. You're going to require a little more recovery. I'm going to make sure we do this on Tuesdays. And then I'm going to make sure that we do what we need to do on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with strength training. All right. We're going to get into the other hip flexor, sartorius, which is more on the inside. Oh, oucha magoucha. Mm. Breathe. If you're tired, you just relax there and you bend and extend, right? Take little breaks. Radical responsibility with your own body. I keep having the fantasy that you are all spending like all this extra time doing this, but I can't. I know it's not true. So I've decided, go ahead. We're getting into the attachment. Sorry, is extension. Oof, falele. But I know you guys are busy. You're all doing so much, as you should. You have full plates. And so here is where we're going to make it happen. Is it enough? No, but it's going to have to be. For some, it's going to be. For some of you, it's going to be enough. For some of you, it won't. And that's okay. You will make it happen when you're ready. Sometimes, not all the time either. And that's okay. Wowza. It's really tender in there, you guys. Something else I've thought about a lot is that some of you have really hard foam rollers. So you, of course, you don't want to get on it because it's super hard. So you need to, it'll be helpful if you have a softer one that you can start desensitizing with, if possible. Because your brain is like, no, thank you. Okay, This is where the blanket, the pad, how much time do we have? We have 15 or so minutes. Wow, I already feel fantastic. All right, my people, stretching. Big guys, we just hydrated. Find a block, maybe two. We'll see, right? We'll see what's available. For some of you, this is going to be plenty. Other hamstring was like, nope. She's going to use one block only. So her hamstring doesn't get pissed. Okay. I am going to engage tush, hip extension, raise the toes. If the extension is not available, you can relax the foot, right? For some of you, this is going to be like nothing. Don't worry about it. Do it anyway. For some of you, this is going to be like, oh my God. All right. Here we are. Hip extension. Your quad is in extension. I'm going to reach up to get a little more of the hip flexor, maybe a little oblique. And then I'm going to go and bend. And I'm going to hold it here. Inhale and exhale. $30. Go ahead and come back. See if you can elevate a little bit more. Maybe you're already, yeah? For some of you, this is going to be too much pressure on the knee. Go ahead and extend and bend. So for those of you that this is too much pressure, you hold on to the wall and you just come up here with your knees together. Yeah. And you're here 30 seconds. Oh my God. Oh, very nice. Extend that leg forward, same leg. Extend it forward. Now, dorsiflexion. Stick your butt out and lean forward. I'm pressing down, I'm extending, spreading my toes in abduction, sticking my butt out, engaging that really beautifully stretched quad now in contraction. And it's just little intention with back extension. Not here. That's not your hamstring stretching. Here, feel this guy extending as you squeeze the quad. Yeah. Inhale and exhale. Square your ankle to the ground. Inhale and exhale. Very nice. Walk around a little. Just feel that leg versus the one you haven't done. Or just standing, but feel it. We just did hydration and stretching. Let's switch to the other side. So I have a totally different body on the other side. I have engagement of the tush, and I totally can go and do this on this side, elevated already. Okay. Engagement of the glute for hip extension. It's tight, but it's not as tight as the other side. Reach up and bend. Inhale and exhale. 30 seconds. Inhale and exhale. You guys, I moved something. I almost felt like I was going to throw up when after the hips move in with my neck on the foam roller. It was overwhelming. Bring it back down. If you could only start with one, go ahead and add the other one. Back at it again. Come back. Shoulder, hip, and knee in alignment. Reach up and over. Something got moved. Release. So 30-second intervals, little bites. Very nice. It's always a good idea. Same leg. It's going to be extended. Dorsiflex, spread your toes. So for some of you, you're gonna want to invert the ankle. See if you can get into square. Stick your butt out, extend your pelvis, squeeze, find this quad. For some of you, you'll be like, I can't squeeze that quad. You'll be able to squeeze one versus the other. Sensory happens before motor. Give it a little rub. Engage in this. So this one can release. Muscles work in opposition. This reciprocal intention. I'm engaging this to release this. Over time, 30 seconds or a minute. Inhale and exhale. I'm pressing down. I have my back extension, giving it opportunity to lengthen. Very nice. All right. Beautiful. Hydrate, stretch, mobilize hips, front, back of the leg. And last, we have 5 minutes. I want to do the chest. Okay. So block and balls. You may need 2 blocks or not. I'm on my belly. I'm going to put the ball on my pec, right? Somewhere in there. Angle the block so you can be on top of it. You are on top of it. I'm going to use the other block to rest my head there. Maybe half frog the opposite leg so I can have weight into it to anchor the other side. And all you're doing here is breathing right now. First minute. Use your breath through your nose into your chest to receive, to find that little tension, pressure. And then the exhale as an opportunity to release whatever is gripping and holding. Inhale, expansion of the ribs. Exhale, exaggerate that inhale. Nothing else to do. Inhale to receive all that your chest needs to resource. Exhale to release what's been stuck in there for decades. Switch to the other side, and we're gonna finish with this, my people. You've done beautifully. Switch to the other side. Inhale and exhale. Breathe. So, the pink moon, there is an expansive side to this moon that will illuminate anything that needs your attention, as well as showing you clearly what your opportunities are. It is a powerful moon that encourages also to seek balance between doing and being, the self and others, action and contemplation, alone time and social time, watch impatience and stay aware of what is being illuminated for your personal attention. This can be a powerful time of permanent release, as well as a very supportive time for increasing your abundance and expanding your vision of what is possible. Mm. You recovered. You did it. You showed up. You shifted. You moved the energy somewhere else. You are magic. You
Thank
are
you.
the moon. Yay!
It was great.
Love you guys.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.